We have an incompetent president. That man is incompetent, and it's a shame. And he's not running it anyway. People around him, a very smart group of Marxists or communists or whatever you want to call them, around them, that's who's running our country. He's not running the country. He's now in Delaware sleeping. He can't even come to your coronation.
One of the most underrated presidents of the United States is President Donald Trump, a gentleman who does not want money from politics, instead the peace of the people in the world. Americans, what happened to you guys? What would you choose among those who speak truth and on their mouth and act on contrary, and those who speak truth and act on them as Mr. Trump? This is my president. This is really my president. My president, me, I'm an African who lives in Europe, and I don't care that you call my continent a shithole. No way. It's a sad truth. Trump is a gentleman who never started a war on his reign. People on the globe lived peaceful. He had a controversial migration policy, but that's okay. We are not saints, and we don't have to agree on everything. Once he tackled a terrorist who had vowed to kill American soldier in Iraq. What happened after is very interesting. Very, very interesting.
To the head of the Taliban, Abdul. I said, Abdul spoke to the head of the Taliban, Abdul. I said, Abdul, you're killing a lot of people. Under Obama, they were doing snipers all over the place and killing our boys and killing our women and killing a lot of other people. It was very bad. And I said, you got to get this guy. I want to speak to this guy. And I took a lot of heat that I would speak to him. I tell the story, Jesse James, why do you rob banks? Jesse, why do you rob banks? He says, that's where the money is. Why do I speak to Abdul? Because that's where the death is. That's where he was killing people. And I said, Abdul, great to speak to you. If you do any more killing, if you kill one more of our soldiers, we're going to hit you harder than anybody has ever been hit. And he actually said to me, but why do you send me a picture of my home? I said, you'll have to figure that one out for yourself, Abdul. You'll have to figure that one out for yourself, or ask one of your wives. From that point forward, we didn't have one soldier even shot at, not one soldier killed. And then when I was gone, they did the withdrawal where the people, think of this.
President Trump once terrified a terrorist who terrifies others. This is my president, by the way. And the more Mr. Trump now, it is confirmed that he's gonna be back in the context to be the president of the United States. President Trump is one of the controversial politicians. Trump's political position have been described as populist, protectionist, isolationist, and nationalist. He won 2016 presidential election as the Republican nominee against Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton, despite losing the popular vote. He was the first U.S. president with no prior military or government services. Maybe that's why he behaves completely different as civilian, and that's why civilians likes Trump administration and leadership. His election and policies sparked numerous protests. The 2017 and 2019 Special Counsel investigation established that Russia interfered in the 2016 election to favor the election of Trump. Trump promoted conspiracy theories, which is completely an accusation, which is not true, as I support Mr. President Trump. Let me tell you a story. Once when I was studying in Europe, I had this conversation with an American girl, and all of a sudden I said, Trump speaks the sad truth, and other politicians are hypocrites who speak the truth and act in the opposite, but they want to be like sinners sent. And since then, this lady, we never ever became friends because of that. So you Americans, you guys, you gotta choose two: the truth or the lies. The sad truth or the lies that seduces you. Thank you so much for being our audience, our listener. Please subscribe, share, and likes if you want to support us to keep continuing. Because we are a channel of business and investment in shares, in stock, in real estate, we want to promote entrepreneurial mindset within the US and African and European young people to take their own future. We want to tell you that Trump has got money back to the United States. He made the America great again. Mr. Trump, you have my full support.